Hi, this is a foreigner in the Philippines. Well, it's a turbulent Philippines right now, isn't it? And we just had possibly the end of a very, very disturbing situation of having the dead body of one of the presidents of this country interred and preserved. God knows why anybody would do that, but this is a family, the Marcos family are a family who have been in charge to an incredible rate of this country. Now, I was told that they buried him in secret. Well, I make a point of not watching any more news than I have to, because the news are owned anyway. So what you're watching is a sense. It's already censored. It's not censored by anybody that has any interest in what you are given as the truth. It's not like that, you know. I wish it was, but we're not in heaven yet, and that's just not happening. So with all the pomp and circumstance that I saw, the little of Marcos being buried, well, what have they done? They've given him a big send-off, albeit a very late one. And the problem with this is that eventually it will be forgotten, and they'll just say, well, he is a hero because he's in the heroes, what, the heroes cemetery? What do you call it? This is how ignorant I am of the media and how they judge things. But he's done that, and we've seen the lady of the, how many shoes was it? 200 pairs of shoes. We've seen the lady who has gone on amazingly to become a politician in a country which was raped of billions of dollars, and which still hasn't been found, and which still, because of the way that these hierarchical families are in control of the Philippines, how they will continue to control the way that the people are. Now, just imagine for a moment, billions of dollars, not billions of pesos, billions of dollars. Now, if you've been watching our videos, you'll know that Beth and I, in a tiny, humble, just the two of us working with a few good guys like Pastor Tim and Perry and Manarado and our little team of solid workers, we go in and we take one little home and we just do something with it. We take one family in need and we help them. How do we help them? From donations of people who care. Are these donations huge? Not really. The biggest donation that we've had has been $500, which came through just, I don't know, a couple of days ago or yesterday. Imagine what could be done with billions of dollars in the ordinary, everyday life of the Philippines. Now, if you're an OFW, an overseas Filipino worker, and you're watching this, you will know that you gave up your life in the Philippines to work abroad. And why did you do that? I don't think it was because you loved the country that you've gone to. You did it so that you could earn money. And what did you do with that money? Did you go out and spend it on yourself? Well, to a limited extent, you will have done, because you have to if you're living in another country. You have more rent to pay, a bigger cell phone, a bigger car payment. All of these things are bigger. But the rest you'll have sent home. You know that word? Home. In other words, you are not home where you are. You're sending money home. And that money goes to helping people here who are in need. Usually your family, close family or extended family. That money is being used earned abroad, used here. Imagine if the money were recovered that Marcos and the Marcos family, and they might kill me for this, the Marcos family raped the Filipino people of this money. I remember the time. I came to the Philippines first when it was under the Marcos regime. Now, when it actually all fell apart, that was when Marcos sent out his troops onto the street against his own people. And who stood up against those tanks and those armored cars and those young men with guns? Mothers, aunts, sisters, brothers stood up and said to those people, those soldiers, you are the same as us. You and us, we are the people. And the Marcos regime was defeated. Now, because of the way that governments work, opposing governments, supportive governments, let's face it, the American government was quite happy to deal with Mr. Marcos. What they did was they allowed him free passage, safe passage out of the country, and he then lived in luxury on the island, I believe, of Hawaii, or maybe one of the lesser islands, but in the state of Hawaii. And he lived there very comfortably. Of course, if you spoke to him or the lady, they didn't have any money, but I remember when everything had collapsed and Marcos was on the way out, they stopped a pickup truck on the streets of Manila that had a crate in it that was full of dollars. I'm talking about $1 million or more dollars just in one crate. Let's get that crate up out of here. What are we putting in there? Tens, hundreds of dollars? Yeah. And that was all Marcos says. That was just one drop, one crate in the ocean of wealth that he took away with him. So now we've got this man, or what's left of him, in the hero's cemetery, a hero's burial. Well, did he do everything wrong? No, he didn't. For one thing that I can think, he kept the big banks out of the Philippines to a much greater extent than they are now. Right now, because of the way that the big banks love to control things, they are bringing in services. They call them services, and the Filipino people will soon, well, as soon as it takes, as long as it takes, they're going to find out what having the banks help them will cost them. It won't be cheap. I can tell you it won't be cheap. So, rest in peace, Marcos. You had your way and you've left a legacy behind which may or may not continue. We will see. So tune in again, and next time we'll have news, no doubt. I'll try to get as little news as possible from the media, and I hope that you will tend to take everything that you see on the media with a pinch of salt. Not too much. That's the thing with Filipinos, they like a lot of salt. Okay, bye for now. Beth?
Yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Have a good day and God bless.